Phil Heath, do you need a sunken face to prove that you're in shape on stage?
I think we all have sunken faces, and especially the day of the show. Yeah, especially compared to 2 months ago. We all were fat and happy, but you know, I think it's we all look like Krispy Kreme probably 3-4 months ago, but you know, you want some? We will get some on Sunday. But to answer the question, I mean, I definitely feel that it's a visual indication while we have our clothes on that this guy is serious. But there's going to be a lot of guys that have a sunken-in face that do not win. It's going to be based on everything that everybody said: the size, the conditioning, the proportion, the separation with the muscle, the microstriations, like all this crazy detail that people are like, I didn't even know that. Like, what is that muscle on this anatomy chart? That does not exist. That type of conditioning, and that's what real bodybuilding really is to see something that you've never ever seen in a beautiful format. And you know, all these guys have special body parts. It's going to be the person who has the least amount of flaws that wins.
Well, Phil, you've taken some heat over the last couple of years. A lot of the fans thinking you did not come in at your best, that we haven't seen your best since 211 or 212. I know it's been a personal mission of yours this year to prove to yourself, if not your fan base, that you will see the best Phil Heath this year since 11 or 12. Your feelings on that?
I just can't wait. I just can't wait. That's it.
Is this your best since, well, actually, let's go back to that. What is your best year in your opinion?
2011 was pretty freaking crazy. You know, really hard, really dry. 2012, you know, I came in a lot more dense, and you know, it was a different package. 2013, I thought it was kind of a combination. You know, it was a first round knockout at Prejudging. I mean, I walked in there, did my job, and left. You know, last couple years just wasn't necessarily better than any of those years, but it was good enough to win. Anything that people will realize, like in the sport of bodybuilding, you could look at from Lee Haney to Dorian Yates to, you know, 8-time Michelin Olympia Ronnie Coleman, and even Arnold Schwarzenegger. There's going to be certain years that are more favorable to fans than other years. It's just the way it is. However, they did win. They found a way to win, and it was who they were standing next to at the same time. My job was to be a better version of myself each rep, each set, each workout, every day. That was it. Simple as that. Eliminate all distractions, eliminate all negativity. Be a fan of the sport and excite myself day in and day out. Say whatever I have to say to get myself on that damn cardio at 5 a.m. We don't want to do that stuff, but I did it. Training at altitude, living in Denver, Colorado, anyone that knows about altitude training, it is hard. But I got my ass up and I stayed there. I didn't travel as much. I was very focused driven. My girlfriend cooked every 99.9% of my meals. Thank you, baby. I really appreciate it. You know, I had a great support system, and I found that I wasn't satisfied with how I looked, even though I won. And any champion should think like that. Every champion should never be satisfied with how they looked. I'm not gonna be complacent. I hear everything on social media because I am very active and I get kind of bored when I'm doing that cardio. But, you know, I started reminding myself, are you having fun with this stuff? You've won 5 times. Are you having fun? And I was like, I'm allowing people to take the fun away from this with this whole social media garbage. And I started realizing, you know what? I'm just gonna be positive. I'm just gonna have fun every day. I'm gonna focus on everything. I want to smile more, and I'm just going to kick the living crap out of myself every freaking day, every rep, every set, every workout at a damn time. And I'm able to do that. So I plan on being the best I've ever been. I feel really good, and I'm having a very controlled aggression right now because I don't want to mess this one up.
Now, after the announcement was made in Pittsburgh that Kevin is coming back, this is especially for like, you know, the top 5, top 6 guys last year. Listening to all the, you know, the fans and the media outlets and, you know, all the talk that's been going on about Kevin coming back. How can he come back? He's 52 years old. Some media outlets predicting Kevin to win the whole show. Now, what does that do to guys like Dexter, Phil, Sean, Rami, and everybody when you train? Do you think about, damn, Kevin is coming back? Are you guys worried about a guy that competed in the 90s that hasn't been on stage in 13 years and decides to come back at 52 years when people say he's going to beat Phil Heath, he's going to beat you guys? What does it do to you? What do you think? Is that on your mind at all? Or do you believe that there's no possible way Kevin can come back and mess with any of us?
I think Kevin's a great champion in his time. You know, I mean, only time will tell, and we get to see it tomorrow night, and Friday, Saturday night, we'll be able to see what he looks like. You know, I give him great respect for being able to, you know, make that commitment. Because to make a commitment just to do a bodybuilding show is one thing. Making a commitment to do the damn Olympia after that long of a layoff takes a lot of pause.
Did it worry you in any way that Kevin is coming back?
I was more concerned with not being satisfied with how I had looked over the past couple of years. You know, I've been more concerned about how I look. You know, at the same time, it's hard for some people to get the mentality or understand my mindset because they're not living in this skin. If you've been champion for 5 years and you're going to concern yourself and overly concern yourself with people, other people, you're distracting yourself from your own goal. I cannot be losing sleep over people because I need to get sleep. I need to do what I got to do. It would be no different if you're getting ready for a test. You're getting ready for an exam and you're worried about the guy that is placing, you know, 95% next to you. You're placing 95, 97% on these exams. I can't do nothing to this person. He or she has got to focus. They got to study. They got to do their thing. I got to do my thing. It's not boxing. It's not basketball. It's none of this stuff. I got to do my thing. If I'm the champion, yeah, I respect everybody's hard work ethic. I mean, hell, it does motivate me because, hell, we're all brothers in this because we all love what we do. It is inspiring to go online and be like, man, this guy's killing it, man. This guy, man, wow, I wish I could lift that much. Or, wow, like, this guy's looking really good. But at the end of the day, I would be stupid to be 5-time Miss Olympia, overly concerned with myself, getting scared. I'm a grown-ass man. I'm not going to be scared of a damn thing. If anything, I'm going to be scared of myself, of what I can do, and not put barriers and walls up in front of myself, having that fear in my mind of somebody else. That is not a champion's mindset. That is not the way that I live my life. I want the best for myself every single day, and I cannot, nor will I not, concern myself with other people.
All right, good answer, Phil. As the old adage goes, there is no defense in bodybuilding.